Okay. Soll ich der Linie immer noch folgen, oder? Ah, okay, jetzt geht's ja.
What, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Yeah.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh,
Yeah.
this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ja, warum nicht? Weißt du was? Du bist sympathisch. Lass uns dann angehen. Ich mag dich auf einmal. Du hast deinen eigenen Willen
Now,
bekommen.
yes, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Weißt du was? Lass uns nochmal zurückgehen. Oder? Das wär's doch. Einfach nochmal zurückgehen. Oder? Ich meine, komm schon. Wer hat das schon gemacht in einem Videospiel? Einfach zurückgehen. Nein, du hast recht. Ich glaube, vorwärts ist doch besser. Ah, verdammt. Wie wär's, wenn wir uns wirklich ein Rollenspiel aufbauen? Mit Skillbäumen und Leveln und Vehikeln, wie du gesagt hast. Wie wär's? Wir können doch sowas, so ein Skyrim Fallout verschnippern. What the fuck?
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
TM. Das ist so gut, ey. Ja, ja, okay, ach so, wir sollen das nicht... Also, ich gehe das an. Danke, dass du dich verpisst, Linie. Danke, Dankeschön. Ja.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Yeah.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Nein, lass uns links gehen. Okay, lass uns nicht links gehen.
Oh, hold up, what's this? Confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule...
Wir sind beim fünften.
Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
It's about the previous
My
restart.
mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Richtig so.
Timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Du verwirrst mich.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Boah, Alter. What the fuck? Huh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What the
What
fuck?
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ja. Okay, das verwirrende Ende geht weiter. Und der Announcer hat vergessen, dass wir...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Weißt du was? Nein. Nein.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ja. Wunderschön,
Standing
wunderschön,
now in this
wunderschön.
incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, weißt du was? Gehen wir einfach mal
And
durch
so
und
he
folgen.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Was ist, wenn wir jetzt zurückgehen? Ah, okay, die Tür ist zu. Verdammt.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wenn das jetzt wirklich wieder so wird, dann lasst uns versuchen, das Schlechte.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Oh, surprise.
Oh. Ja. Okay. Das Spiel hält immer noch Überraschungen bereit. Ich finde schön. Es ist einfach immer wieder schön. Ich glaube nicht, dass ich durch alle Enden durchspielen werde, weil ich schon jetzt unfassbar verwirrt bin.
Stanley
Aber
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
ja, das tue ich. Stanley sprach, es werde Licht und es war nicht wahr.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
Ich
thought
weiß
to
es schon.
himself.
Ja.
Did he
ich weiß
have
es schon.
the strength to find out?
Ja, ich habe die Stärke. Hab ich.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Feiert.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Ja, ich weiß schon, bla bla.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working.
Warte.
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
3. Da oben ist 4. Ich probiere nur mal was aus. Man kann ja mal ausprobieren, ne? Und ich bin ein neugieriger Mensch. Es ist übrigens spät in der Nacht. Entschuldigung, wenn ich ein bisschen rede. Das Spiel ist gerade übrigens erst released worden. Ich habe es mir eben schnell gezogen. 16K Leitung und so. Verstehen wir uns? Okay. Nichts passiert, okay. Well, that was pointless. Okay, pass auf, diesmal schalten wir sie ein. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Yep, auf
How
jeden
long
Fall.
until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. This is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that?
Okay.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Nicht
My
gut.
goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh Mann.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh
Was
dear me,
muss ich
what's the
tun?
matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button
Whoa,
to button,
okay.
screen
Zwei.
to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you
Nein.
have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Ich habe nicht mehr viel Zeit. Okay, 3.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
Oh, das kann doch nicht wahr sein.
Blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Oh. Okay. Das war eine Atomexplosion aus nächster Nähe. Okay. Ich würde sagen, wir beenden es hier. Danke, dass ihr zugesehen habt bei The Stanley Parable. Wenn ihr mehr sehen wollt, hinterlasst mir einen Kommentar. Auf Wiedersehen.